First practice of the year, you guys are focusing on getting the miles in and everything. What's the goal for this year?
Win state again, honestly. Yeah. Win state, do as well as we can at invitationals, and pretty much get a pack of about 5 people in the upper ranks of the state meet, pretty much.
We just want to run as a team and keep our team growing as we have every year.
Yeah,
Make the team deeper, not only on the top 7, but top 10, top 14, and so on.
Just so this is not the only year that we'll be good, so we have people to take up the legacy.
So you're trying to start this dynasty now.
Yes.
Oh, not started.
Continue it. Forgive me. Very good point. But you all know it starts during the summer, and you got to put in the miles. You got to do the work over the summer. What was your guys' summer training like?
I was a lot of base mileage, and then capping off of some of us went to Concord running camp, and a lot of us did a lot of strength training, either together or by ourselves.
Yeah, I was injured for most of the summer. I had tendonitis in my foot, but I work out upper body. That's kind of been my summer program for the last 3 years, and it really helps despite not having the mileage. So
Mr. Duncan, you missed some time this summer, and I'm assuming you did some cross training, did some upper body strength, some strength work
honestly,
as well.
It was mostly just a lot of upper body, hardly any cross training really, besides occasional swimming, but really hardly anything like that.
So what's it like getting back on your legs again now the practice has started up?
It feels fine. Pretty dependent on foam rolling and massaging it five times a day basically, but I've dealt with injuries before. I think that it'll be fine. In about 2 weeks or so I should be up there.
Very cool.
And then I did mostly my base mileage with Ben and a lot of the strength training in the gym with Ben too. So our programs are pretty similar.
So what kind of mileage are we talking about here, guys?
Only around like high 40s, low 50s.
Yeah, pretty much. Nothing above 55 during the week.
Well, I did an 80-mile week at camp.
That's what happens to those camps too. So what's the motto? Is it more quality mileage over quantity, or are you just trying to get the miles in at this point?
It's definitely quality miles, but
we need to get the quantity in there too, just to get
it's
as
a little
much upper mileage as we can.
You can't ignore anything.
Yeah.
You have to everything you need to try to do as best as you can.
Which includes, doing core, stretching, staying hydrated over the summer, having a good diet over the summer, eating 3 square meals instead of waking up at noon and eating whatever's around.
Good diet. Your coach is going to be happy that you said that too.
Yeah.
So what about long runs, workouts, anything like that over the summer? What's the focus on that?
No. Well, we've done long runs, but not no workouts. We probably should work a little more on the extended runs, but it's mostly just been base mileage.
I think what's been instilled in us since we were freshmen is not to go hard all the time, just to train smart. So
listen to your body.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've followed that for the last 3 years. So I think everyone should.
So to repeat as state champs, what do you think it's going to take?
It's going to take everyone working as hard as they can, pushing themselves, and us working at everything we can, doing everything we can. Not only getting the miles in, but putting the hours in, and the recovery, and the supplemental training, like weight room and core and icing. And
basically, to win states, we need to be on the top of our game, period.
We have a lot of tough competition, so, as long as we work as hard as we can, I think we'd be okay.
Stay healthy, no injuries, that's critical.
Man, Montgomery County, traditionally the toughest county, really in the state. How do you guys combat that? What's your goals in terms of beating the local competition? You go a couple miles down the road, you see some of the best teams in the state of Maryland. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, BCC is going to be really good this year, but we're just going to try to run our best and see what happens.
We're just going to do what we've always done, I guess, training-wise, and
let's put our best and hope that beats the next guy's best.
Yep.
Any surprises? That's the best thing about high school cross country. Sometimes that one kid puts work over the summer, puts in the work, and puts in the miles, and you have someone new in the top 7. You think there's any surprises on WJ's team this year?
Definitely. We had some pretty strong freshmen during track, and a strong junior during track last year that we're hoping to see a lot from. Nathaniel Reese and Itai Betserano.
Thomas Berklow is looking good too.
Yep.
Ben Yesnick. Our top 10 will be really deep, and in it's very likely that our top 7 is just a cycling,
Yeah.
one person in, one person out all throughout the season.
Yeah.
So that's always good. Having no one on the top 7 that's safe from getting
Yeah.
picked off by the next 3 guys. That's always a good thing to have on your team.
And it's a family affair. I can tell. You don't even have to introduce me. There's a younger O'Leary here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have any hopes for him? Coach Martin was saying he's already putting more work than Sean did as a freshman. So.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
We hope he develops as a runner, but with the team we're returning, it's not very likely that a freshman will make an impact on the top 7. You know, maybe he'll be David Fitzgerald, but
Honestly, I hope
We
he
don't
doesn't.
know.
I hope he doesn't get too stressed out over this whole legacy thing. I just think he needs to have fun and really get into it.
that's our goal.
Earlier
with the
than his
freshmen.
brother did.
That's our goal with the freshmen. It's not to make them super fast freshmen. It's to make them committed freshmen that love running, and then they'll just naturally get faster all 4 years.
A happy freshman is a fast freshman.
Exactly.